This is going to be care and feeding of Bunsen burners. In order to be able to run a Bunsen burner, you're going to need a gas supply. Attached to your benches, we have pairs of gas jets. When you're going to hook up your Bunsen burner, make sure you hook it up to the gas jet for your station. Be careful not to accidentally hook it up to the wrong one, because if you do so, you're going to be liable to turn on your own gas jet. If you do, it's going to give you a very large, very long flame. It's a kind of excitement we like to avoid. So make sure that the Bunsen burner is hooked up to the correct gas jet. Now, about gas jets, if we can zoom in on this gas jet. Gas jets are not like a faucet. A faucet, the farther you turn it, the farther on it goes. In this case, you can see there's a little lever. There's a hole down in here that's aligned with the lever. So in order to turn the gas jet on, you turn the lever so it lines up with the little spigot. Okay? As long as it's in line, it's on. If you turn it past that over towards the other side, you're turning it back off again. Remember, it's not like a faucet. You need to turn it on in line. And if we hook up the Bunsen burner to it, make sure that you attach it well. Don't turn the gas jet on without a Bunsen burner. Now, if we'll back up and we'll look at the Bunsen burner, we're going to see two particular things. One, down on the bottom there's a little wheel. The wheel adjusts the amount of gas that comes through. In other words, size of the flame. If the gas jet, or if the wheel here, is turned all the way closed, it doesn't matter if your gas jet is on or not, you don't have a flame. If you turn that way open, you're going to get a big flame. It's even possible to turn that wheel all the way out. And now we got a different place for gas to come out, and we got a different kind of flame, and we don't like that. So you're best off starting out, if it's closed, turn it a little bit, open it up. You'll also notice that we have a barrel here, and at the bottom of the barrel there are these little air vents. And by turning the barrel, we can increase or decrease the amount of air that goes in, which is going to change the flame. Now, we're going to try to light the Bunsen burner. But in order to do so, we're going to use a very simple grill type lighter. But these things tend to be child-proof. As a result, it's best to tell everybody, because sometimes child-proof also means adult-proof. You push the safety button on the top, pull the trigger, you'll get a flame. So in order to light your Bunsen burner, you turn the lever in line with the gas spigot again, push the button, pull the trigger, light your flame. Now, what you're going to see about this flame is up on top, it's orange. Down on the bottom, it's blue. This means we don't have enough air. This is pretty cold flame in comparison. I mean, I can turn around, I can put my hand back and forth through there. It's not going to hurt my hand. If I held my hand in there, it might not be so good, but otherwise it's fine. Now, in order to adjust this, we need to let more air in. You notice as I turn that, we lose the orange flame. And then we start getting a blue, small blue cone in the middle. This is a pretty hot flame. And everybody thinks the top of the flame up here is the hottest part. You'd be wrong. Right at the tip of that little blue flame there is the hottest part of the fire. Now, it's cold down here on the bottom. It's reasonably cold up here on the top, but it's very hot right off that little blue flame. Now, we got a Bunsen burner. We've got a flame going. What are we going to use it for? Well, we need to sterilize things. And what we're going to use is this. This is called a loop. And loop consists of a few parts. We got a blue or a green plastic handle. We've got a metal rod. And then we've got a twisted wire ending in a little loop. Everybody can see the little loop here on the end. The part you're going to sterilize is the wire and the loop on the end. We don't try to sterilize the rod or obviously the plastic handle. Now, this is going to be your instrument of transfer between broth, plates, other media, etc. This is how you're going to transfer bacteria. You're going to transfer those microorganisms. But in order to do it, we need to make it sterile. We're going to do that with a Bunsen burner. So, what we're going to do is we're going to heat up that wire and that loop. We do it by putting it over the tip of the blue flame. You'll notice as I do this, it starts to glow orange. But you'll notice as I progress down, I make it glow orange in succession. You also notice I stop at the rod. You need to make it glow orange. You need to make all of it glow orange. You can't just make a little bit of it glow orange and say, it's good. But you don't have to sit here and hold it and hold it and hold it. Orange is orange. It doesn't have to have a particular time. And once you're done, you have to let it cool. Because if it's too hot, you'll kill your organisms. And dead organisms just don't grow. It means you get another chance to do it again. So, what do? You wait. About 10 to 15 seconds. That's about how long it's going to take that thing to cool. You don't set it down. You don't wave it in the air. You don't blow on it or any of that. That'll just simply contaminate it and let you flame it and cool it again. And as you've probably already figured out, doing this, the sterilization of the loop, is by running it through the flame and letting it cool, which we call flaming and cooling the loop.